Hi guys, thank you for joining Betgreen. I'm Ryan Carruthers and I decided to do this video so that when you join, I'll give you all the instructions of everything that you need to do so that it makes it really super easy for you to learn how to follow the Betgreen selections. I do have some notes over here, so if I'm going this way and this way, I'm not crazy. I've just got the notes to make sure that I cover everything in this video. And I'm going to send these out as an email as well, or put them below this email. So firstly, thank you for joining. The aim of Betgreen is to make it really simple, and we do that by breaking it into two strands. So the first is the official trades, which is the lay the draw, and they've been going for 6 years now and they're profitable every single year. And the whole premise around this is that I send you an email every day. You can open up that email and you will have the lay the draw trades which you can follow. Now, what was happening was members were wanting to get a little bit more as their trading advanced. They were still doing the lay the draw and that was giving them good profit, but they wanted to delve into other areas. So I created the goal list and other stats coming off that as well. So they're the other ones. So it's two strands. The official ones are the really simple ones where you just don't have to do anything other than follow the lay the draw. So you follow what I tell you with the trade, the entry and the exit. And then on the other side we have the goal list, and now I have started sending out the half-time to full-time percentage. And they're to give you a list of games to narrow down so you can go off and do your own research and start to put together your own ideas around the goal list and the half-time compared to full-time. Now, I am available for you to fire questions to about either of those. I just want to make that clear. If you've got any questions, drop me a message, drop me an email, and I'll definitely pick that up and help you. I'm going to go into those a bit more now. So the lay the draw. All you need to do is lay the draw on the games that I've sent you and then wait for a goal. When there has been a goal, if it's the home team that scores first, then you trade out for a profit. So I have sent you, so today the selection is Norrköping. They are the home team in the Swedish Allsvenskan. So so you've laid the draw, the game is about to start, you've placed a lay for the draw. If Norrköping score first, then you take your profit out. If the dog scores first, which is usually the away team, but always check that, then we wait. And we're going to trade out around the 80th minute for a profit if the game is still 0-1. So the away team is 1-0 up at the moment. In these games, sometimes the dog will get another goal, which happened last weekend. So it'll take it to 0-2, which then you get a bigger profit. So that's when you take your profit. Now, sometimes the game that we have laid will go 0-1. So the dog has scored first. And then the home team scores to take it back to a draw, so 1-1. In these games, we back the price of the draw at 2.0. That's our stop loss, 2.0. So if that hasn't been hit yet, we wait. So if the game is 1-1, because the dog scored first and now it's 1-1, we wait until the draw price hits 2.0, then that is our stop loss. Okay, so the scenario, if the home team scores first, we take our profit. If the dog scores first, we wait. If they stay 0-1, we trade out at around 70 minutes plus, so it's 80 minutes usually. From 70 minutes, you'll see the price start to move, so we'll get some good profit there. And if the dog scores again to take it to 0-2, we'll take our profit. If it's 1-1, then we wait until 2.0 is hit. If the game is a draw around the 70-minute mark, then the back price of the draw will be around 2.0. That's when we take our stop loss, we take our loss, and we've moved on. So I hope that was really simple to understand, guys. That's in the email. They're the official trades. They've been profitable across the seasons for about 6 years now. So that's the lay the draw. They are the official trades. They are the bones of this service, and they're the ones that if you just want to open up your email and follow them. They're going to make you profit month upon month and week upon week, and they're going to be the really easy ones to follow. Now, what happened was we had something called the goal list created, because members are emailing me and saying, Ryan, I love the service, but I want to start doing some of my own trades, but I really don't know where to look. I like games where there's goals. So I have a list of games that I created that hit certain criteria anyway, that look like they're going to have goals in them. Now, this is very different. So this is a list of games where there is a high percentage chance of goals. Now, there are so many ways to trade this, like so many. This is up to the members. This is to do your own research. It will narrow down a list of games and you can trade this. Now, some members wait till half time and then they look to lay the current score because there looks like there's going to be some goals in that game because it's a high one. Some back over 2.5 goals from the start. The possibilities are endless. I tell all of my members to paper trade these with an idea in your head and paper trade them so that you see if you can spot an edge. Myself, I look to lay the under 1.5 goals and I drip my stakes in. And I will give you my drip staking so that you can see how to do that. Another addition to the sort of goal list side of things, the other side, the not official one, is I've started sending out the percentage of 0-0 at half time compared to 0-0 at full time, and then the average goals for the second half, so that you can use that to really narrow down games that if it's 0-0 at half time, you can add them to your flash scores and then you can check them at full time. So if it's a 0-0 at half time and the percentage of that is 40% and then the 0-0 at full time is 10% and you know that there's average of 2 goals in the second half, that gives you a really good idea of how to trade that game, because you could lay the 0-0 around 60-65 minutes when the second half is starting to pick up because there's an average of 2 goals in that second half, and then that would be a nice trade. So I'm not going to say any more on those, guys. If you have any more questions, then fire them away, drop me an email, just hit reply and I'll happily answer them.